Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. So, there was another update today. Must be like a small patch to fix some things and whatever. Alright, yeah, it was mostly fixes the stuff that I guess broke probably from the last patch or something. See here is 442Q, DDFG, might have added some things too. I was just going through it, just a small list. So evidently, Little Horn has been tweaked a bit with his difficulty. I talked about the other day when I was playing up against Little Horn, his champion version. He was just shooting nothing but the balls, right? And I was like, at the time, it's like, oh well, too bad it's not the bomb enemy version, so that way he can take himself down faster. Well, the irony is today they patched it just so that his bombs take less damage against himself and things like that. And so in this champion version, another champion version where he shoots fire bombs, it's got totally different like animations and stuff evidently. At least that's what I've read about. So yeah. There's that, I suppose. So that's a thing. We're doing Isaac today because I was just getting kind of tired of doing Blue Baby and keep dying and not getting stats for a while. Last run, we finally got something, but yeah. Did I lose last run or did I win? I think I won last run. Yep, today is Friday. November 24th, 25th. I think it's 25th. 25th. I got it right. Okay. Yeah. Evening. This is a little later than usual. Had some things to do and stuff, of course. Throat's a little sore. I don't know if I caught something earlier in the week and it's just starting to get progressively worse, or if I've just been talking a lot. I don't know. Something's kind of bothering it more today. Anywho, I just finished watching the first episode of the Halo show. I guess I just call it Halo. There's like no like special name after that, subtitle or whatever, just Halo. So that's all I can call it is Halo. And well, they only releasing one episode at a time, which this is gonna be new for me because unlike television, which I'm used to in the past of, you know, one episode per week, so too is like this online change with things with going through and uploading one video at a time once a week and stuff like that, which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think that's probably a decent idea because when I like in the past I talked about the other day about like I binge watch once the Stranger Things, the latest season, the last season, so it's been some years ago. And so I watched it and like less than a day, of course, and then I was done with it. It's like, okay, that's it. So there's that, and it's like it doesn't tempt me as so much to where I need to like watch all the episodes at once or something, even though it's only happened once with my life. I mean, I need to catch up with Better Call Saul. I think I'm on season 3 or something. Season 2, season 3. But they already announced another season coming out. I need to get on board to be watching all that. I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of one season. So I need to catch up. Judgment, huh? Eck. Just do it this way. Oh, look at that golden bomb. Lucky me. So yeah, Halo. Like, what I think about it, well, I'm not gonna go into spoilers or anything. I'll just kind of tell you kind of the generic thing I've noticed with the film that isn't like, you know, spoiling anything. So it's gorier, if that's a word. It's more gory. It's taking a darker turn on things. And because this is the silver line, or silver timeline they call it, which means like it's not canon. This is just for the purposes of entertainment, and that's it. Not like tied to the actual events of Master Chief. And I can see that. Like, I never read the books. I tried reading one of the books, and I don't know. I haven't read a science fiction book like in a long time, so I can't really get back into that kind of thing. And having said that, like with Halo, there's definitely some things going on in the show. It was different. Like, some of the animation looked a little clunky. Like, I noticed, like, with one of the scenes, like, there was like a gun being pushed across the floor or something like that. Not at the end, but like somewhere in the middle of the show. It looked fake. CGI, which I don't know why they would CGI it with something like that, but it's whatever, I guess. It looked a little off. And then, what else? There was like other stuff that was going on in the show. There was yeah. I mean, this one's not really spoilers because unless you just don't watch the trailers, I can understand that. Some people can like resist that kind of urge. So if this is a spoiler as well, just kind of be warned here, I guess. So Covenant are back, of course, and the Covenant are seem like they're much more aggressive than what appears. Like in the shows and stuff like that. Like, they're much more tough. Oh, I shouldn't have blown up that machine. So much for that. Unless we get a temp... Well, I had a judgment. I blew him up. That's right. You took it away from him. You took away his glory. So, yeah, the Covenant are back, but then it's like, I'm not gonna say too much about it because then that leads to spoilers. But like, they changed it up to the timeline of events, I think, with things, because there's certain places and certain things going on to where it's like, okay, in the regular timeline events, I think some other things would be taking place before this ever happened or whatever. So it explains why the silver timeline. And it's about an hour long for the episode. I don't know if that's just because that's a kind of a pilot thing for the first initial episode, or maybe each one after that is like half an hour. Or maybe they're all going to be an hour long each. I don't know. I don't know how many episodes they're going to have, but I think it comes out every week. Every Thursday. If my understanding is correct. Because it came out on the 24th. So that was yesterday. We found our boss. I'll be darned. Oh, do we want to fight him already? Oh, I regret it. I hate these guys. At least let me take down one. Okay, thank you. It's not only because they slip and slide and get you like that. It's just like they poop out stuff. These guys. Oh, we don't know where anything is. Fantastic. Guppy's tail. All right, we might have already cursed ourselves with keys now. Well, we don't know what was going on. Could have rolled it and get something else. Isaac looking a little upset because of that. Yeah, so Halo. Like, was I like super excited with watching and stuff like that? A little bit. I don't know. Like, maybe if I was a lot younger and it hit that peak with Halo 3 coming out, I could see it. See it popping up for me, but it's whatevs. Not really my cup of tea.
The lovers.
I've talked about before, like, I used to like play a lot of Halo back then at its peak. Even at Reach, I've played a lot of it too. And then after Reach, I played quite a bit of Halo 4, quite a bit of Halo 5, but that's because like I was trying to rank up more than anything. And then Infinite came out, I did grind to a point, but then I just like fell out of it because it's like there's a bunch of problems with the game, of course. I guess people are upset about this silver timeline thing, 'cause I've seen the comments about, like, oh, wow, this is going on. Oh, I can't believe they did this. And, It's okay. The thing about it is, I don't... Yeah, here comes the key apocalypse, by the way. We need keys. Worst way. That's nice. So there's okay, so they have some things that came up that in the show. Thank you. That fans didn't like, which to be expected. I mean, the thing with it is like you can't satisfy everybody and their demands and wants and needs and desires and whatever, you know. It's practically impossible. You know how many people there are on this planet? Now try to like give every single one of them what they want for like a show like Halo or something like that. You can't. It's impossible. You know, there's got all these like, you know, contradictions for the entire system. And in the end, it's like based on like, you know, the studios and then everything else that are involved with such a thing. And so sometimes those decisions could be not as great as they appear to be. So I'm not kind of a person who gets like super cheesed because, you know, they've done something like, you know, destroying the canon of a Halo like that, which is they're not, but like people maybe led to believe that could be like that, and I can understand. Oh wow, Halo! It's everything, man. Probably used to be back in the heyday for me, but not so much anymore. Now it's like I'm just getting into the Souls games late in the game, the Soul games. But you know what? I'm having fun. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting my butt kicked. It's a good time. You know what? This is actually really good for us with Guppy's Tale. Absolutely. I'm not mad about that. I'm not cheesed. So if that's what the cool kids say, cheesed. Cheesh. I mean, am I going to be watching any more episodes when they come out? Yeah. I'm just kind of like in between. Like I kind of see it's better than the Nightfall and the Forward Unto Dawn. Especially since Forward Unto Dawn, the armor looked atrocious, but whatever. I can get past watching it that way. It's just, it's very slow with Forward Unto Dawn. And I did read some comments before, well, actually when it came out, I think the day of or the day before, about this release of the show. It's like, well, how come 343 is not creating promotions? Which they have a good point, because that was a big deal when I think Forward in the Dawn and the Nightfall came out, because back then, like for Halo 5, I think it was the Forward Unto Dawn, where it's like, if you watch this on the Waypoint app, then you can get some exclusive armor unlocked. And same thing held true with the Nightfall for Halo 4. Each of the pieces of armor, which it's kind of null and void now because 360 version got shut down, and so like the servers, and so in the Master Chief version, you basically just get the armor automatically. Especially the pre-order bonuses. Now I think about it, it was like these pre-order bonuses for Halo 4 for exclusive armor. Depending on where you pre-order from, whether it's in Canada or wherever the heckville, and then what store you get it from, you pre-order from, then you get a certain armor, skin, whatever. Which I don't know if they I don't know if they released all the skins and all that stuff exclusive for pre-order or not for Master Chief Collection, because you can't transfer that stuff. I want to look into that. I'm very curious, because that was a big gimmick back then. It's like, oh, if you pre-order this GameStop in Canada, you'll get this. Or somewhere in Mexico for another one. The devil card. The devil. You just can't give me any soul arts. Okay. I blow them up. Appears so. Now I know with Halo Infinite they did the same thing too. Different promotion things. Hey, you get some if you get this very expensive toy. Now, well, it used to not be expensive, but then it got expensive because of the price gouging. If you get this expensive toy, you get this exclusive skin. Da da da. I mean, it looks okay, but it's like the thing was like they even had like exclusive skin you can get if you're level 152 in Halo 5, and it looks very similar. It looks more washed out than the what it appeared. Oh, that's really good. So, didn't live up to the hype. And then on top of that, they released, because like they have the armor skin for that, right? And so like on top of that armor skin, they also release, what do you call it? Ooh, that's really good. Why not? Let's take it. Why not? We haven't had any mushroom fun in a while. Ooh, to the mushroom kingdom. Plus, we can preserve our deal with the devil if we have one. We did. All right. We can crack this open if we want. Oh, I could have lost my devil deal. That would have been silly goose. Nothing of interest in here, unfortunately. Hope I didn't freeze it. So yeah, that was a thing back then, all that stuff. Let's take it. I want to get like a third item out of this. What is that? Clear ruin? No thanks, never mind. Glass. Oh. Poop. Poopy. No. Meanwhile, I'm still kind of suffering with Elden Ring still. I did kill a boss last night. The one I was having issues a few times. So he's out of the way. Hopefully no more flying insect god with the death head and pincers. The weirdest damn thing. Majestic space dragonfly. Death dragonfly. It was the second one. I was talking to someone about it the other day, and it's like, evidently they didn't kill the first one that was like deep on the ground. They killed this one first. This was their first experience. I thought they were talking about some other one. All right, we lost that. Oh, okay. Everything just went 0 to 100 real quick. Anyways, it's like, oh, you mean here? And I'm like, no. I was actually talking about this other place at the time when I was there. So they were like further ahead of me with this stuff because they were trying to get to the end of the game. So they've been following more of a linear path than me going all over the place. So he's getting close, I think. And he took the same ending path as me, too. Which he didn't know about either, and I didn't know about either, and we both just did the same thing. He just went down in there and did it. And that's like an off-path thing. And he did the exact same thing I did, too. I'm like, oh, wow. And he's a warlock. And he's struggling as a warlock. I think because he didn't understand, like, the spells and, like, what spells are going to be the best spells. Of course, I don't know all of them. And he probably didn't even collect all the good ones either yet. The legendary ones. I'm willing to bet. That's a thing. Alright, I don't like this room. I like how it's giving me regular chests after I picked up the
Soul of Bethany.
other thing. Picked up the trinket. It's like, oh, wow. Now that you got that item, I guess we just won't drop you those chests anymore. You should have just not picked that up so you lose all your keys and you can't afford to do anything. No. It's calculating. But I am still struggling with Elden Ring. Not a surprise. Ah, they should have made it easy mode. If I wanted easy mode, I'd be doing a Warlock run. Which I didn't know at the time when I was starting. I guess it's typical with FromSoft games. It's like, oh yeah, just be a Warlock and you just plow through everything. That's why people beat it before me and that, and I'm not used to Soul games and a myriad of things. He said he's not used to Soul games. What heresy is this? This is my actual, like, my first actual, like, dedication to playing a Souls-like game. Like, consistently. So I was trying to play Dark Souls 1, and I just kind of gave up a little bit afterwards. And I was a Warlock class, too. Problem was, I wasn't giving myself enough of an opportunity to finally beat it. And learn the mechanics. We got our devil deal. Look at that. Despite the odds. Alright, this time we'll take some of this. I still got like incantations. Okay, that froze for a second. I still got like incantations and all sorts of stuff to collect. And talismans. Talismans, I got more talismans I gotta collect in the spells, I think. Yeah, I do. Now I think about it. Yeah, I do. I need to level up more too, weirdly enough. Like, I'm just not stacked. Like, the thing is, I don't raise intelligence or faith, so as a result, people who use like incantation, like enemies that use incantations or spells, I'm extremely weak to, especially fire damage. I'm kind of a glass cannon, technically. Oh man, they fixed Chub here. I see. Because that was one of the things I read about. It's like fix the sprites like they're supposed to for Chub, for Champion Chub and stuff. His eyes are much tinier, and they changed the color of the enemies too. These spawns, she spawns. Weird. But yeah. Now, what do you do in this guy? Oh, yeah. Between two options. All right. Well, I guess it's better late than never, man. Never? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around or desert you. No, I'm not gonna subject you to that torture. Don't you worry about that. Not yet, anyways. A golden trinket. Look at that. We're just plowing through all of them with our amazing ability. Being all big and strong. So, yeah. Just getting my butt handed to by, Rocks even around full health. Effect may consume hearts needed for healing. So there's no like special effect of being golden. Is it double the spiders? Maybe? It's a skeleton. Nope, it's not a skeleton. I'll be darned. Ah, faith of humanity has been restored. Which I guess I seen too. Another thing about television, or not television shows, but you know, shows, online shows, is they're promoting Stranger Things figurines, which I guess that's an indication that the new Stranger Things is coming out, season 4, I think. So there's that. I'm probably not gonna be like not binge watching, binge watch. Oh, there. Binge watching it. Nope, nope, no. That's a lot of time I don't have anymore. Because the last one that came out, yeah, it's about let's see, 3 years ago, right? Or 4 years ago. 2018? I think about it. Oh! I forgot. How dare you? How dare you? Sir, 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 sir. What you got for me? Here's a shadow. You know, you gotta take the Judas shadow. What you got for me, you little jerk? I got you a rotten heart, sir. Why not? Yeah. That does not contribute to Leviathan? Alright.
The moon.
The moon. Stars. The universe. So... yeah. It's kind of hot in here, too. It's always getting hot in here. It's cold outside, I know that. Cold, windy, nasty. It's what it was like last week. It was like super warm. Weather changes all the time. Need some stats here. Stat. Like, we got some good stats going on here. Or max fire rate. Speed up, greater health. Oh, I wasn't thinking there. Could have took the health up. Oof. See, that's what I thought it did. It, will crack that open. Puss, puss. We gotta take the puss, puss. Let's do Thirst Guppy. Let's get out of here. Fast, now. Yep, so... all that stuff, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, two tiers down, huh, for that? Okay, whatever. Tears Ray still good, but took it down twice. I don't know what Halo's gonna look like in 10 years, though. Going back with Halo stuff. Like, yeah, supposedly the live service game, which it's already been promised before about Halo 4. It's like, it's gonna be like 5 or 10 years it'll last because of Spartan Ops, which was like a very redundant thing. Like, I played a bunch of Spartan Ops. I think I played every single one because they had like cutscenes and stuff and tell you what happens next. The big problem was like repetition. There wasn't much variation of things. Well, I screwed myself with those keys, by the way. So now's a ticking time bomb that this game's gonna be like, oh yeah, now you picked up that. Now it's time for you to lose all those keys. Well, it's my fault for picking it up, I guess. I was being clumsy. Oops. Whoopsie doodles. High Priestess. And a cracked key. Well, where'd this cracked key take me? Anywhere fancy? Well, it doesn't seem like there's a cracked key here. Socks! Gotta get those socks. 'Cause it's fashion.
The sun.
Where the sun guard like light things up? I'm confused here. Oh, we got some goodies in here. Alright, we got teleport cars. We can come back here. Not today, mummy. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy. Alas, no guppy. Alright, we're down to Solars. Fine. But yeah, the live service stuff, like, that's the only thing that's kind of, besides this show in the season 2, like, talk about way out there 10 years from now. It's like, are they gonna make more Halo games and abandon the live service stuff that's not working right now? Are they gonna trick on through? There's supposedly leaks about, like, oh, you can just give me that, but you can't because I got the stupid thing on me. They got these leaks about, like, oh yeah, there's a new mode coming out. Some people are like, oh, we want Battle Royale. Oh my god, no, not Battle Royale, please, anything but that. Well, for me, like, I don't want Battle Royale. It's like, oh yeah, I just build this house, which I guess, I was reading recently that Epic Games took away the building ability, which I guess is it's an extremely big deal with that game. Because you build up things and get away from, like, players or something. I don't know. You're doing something to, like, I don't know, like, the mechanics exactly, but it has a function. You just trying to get away? I guess that's the deal. Maybe that's the whole deal, is like building up high enough to where they can't get to you. But then they have weapons in the game, I think, and they can just snipe you? I don't know.
Joker.
Oh, this... I did not mean to take that, but whatever.
Dad.
Gotta live with it. I need flight. I don't know, we'll see like the next year or so what happens with Halo Infinite. At least a year.
Ace of Spades.
I told you those chests were coming, dearie. But no, they don't believe me. Right when I give up that thing, it's like, oh, okay. It looks like you lost your trinket there, Sonny. Mind we give you some more golden chests to open? Maybe we just tempt you a little bit? Oh, super slow room. Just a taste. Just a taste. That's all you need. Just a taste. Just a taste of, glory. They try and open the loot box. It's like, you're almost there. You're almost there to get a really cool item out of this golden chest. Oh, you're out of keys? Oh, bummer, dude. Go get a credit card and you buy more keys. Ask your parents' permission. Just kidding. Oh, get out of there. Oh, all these trinkets I can't has. Tower, Magician, Pain Man. It's going down in Tomato Town. Okay. What's going down? Well, it's a fight. You're versing other players in the fight. Okay. And it's a place called Tomato Town? You old people don't understand. Well, tell me more, youngster. So there's a place called Tomato Town, and you build up your house thing by collecting resources somehow? I think that's how the game works. So it's like Rust then, right? Not as hard as Rust. It's highly competitive. Alright, let's just fast mode right now. That's a good thing I taking this thing. Yeah, I want that. A big old angry stapler. Gotta get down for the Tomato Town. I like how that thing just like glitching. It's like so like slow to load there. Like my computer was like pooping out or something. Oh, we made it. Okay. How's this run looking? It's looking wacky. Oh no! That bomb was staying in there longer than it should. I'm surprised the mods are working, because usually when there's like updates in the Isaac game, like major updates or whatever, it breaks a lot of stuff and causes me to crash the game or whatever. And we had 2 updates this week. So I figured, okay, hopefully it doesn't break anything. Sure enough, it hasn't yet. Knock on wood. I watched a video the other day, speaking of like bugs and stuff. So in Elden Ring, they have this system, if you're online, where you can like leave messages behind, see messages, and you have to press the same function keys like the action button. And so what's been happening is there was this Leviathan? We got it. There was this thing that was happening where like I seen a clip of someone was trying to get up the ladder and there's a bunch of enemies just kept trying to kill him, but he couldn't get up the ladder because they positioned the message to such a way that they keep like showing the message coming up, closing it, showing the message, closing it, constantly. And so like they were just stuck down there getting destroyed. And I thought this kind of thing, similar thing happened to me with trying to light this candle, whatever, thing, for this puzzle. And kind of find out, oh, it doesn't work here? That's weird. Kind of find out it wasn't that, it was just that I already lit it and you don't have to relight it again even after you die. I didn't know that, so that's why I turned it off and then did my thing, and then I found out later on, oh, well, that wasn't the culprit. Because I thought that was blocking it. Oh, look at what they did to him. Look what they did to my boy. Man, I'm smaller with bigger eyes. Is his attacks faster? Or is it the same? What the hell? Oh, I don't like this. That's what you get with taking broken stopwatch. Oh boy, those trinkets are trickling in. I haven't enabled the game to give me invasions yet, like, because I don't like getting invaded. Even though I think I have invaded. Now I think about it. I have invaded people in the game. I don't think with a bloody finger. You know, I'm glad I got this thing. This item. Then again, maybe the other thing would have been bad. Oh yeah, it tears out. Fix that little thing. Okay. I did go into like this was an optional match, like, to verse an adversary, so they put their thing down. So it wasn't really an invasion for them. I talked about the other day where it's like, there's like a boss ahead of me, or a mini-boss, and then I had the mini-boss aggroed, and then this guy was trying to fight me, this aggro boss, like, was going after him too. And so, like, eventually I hit him, like, with another swing and killed him, and then I died in the process as well. And then he decides to, like, put his thing down again to invade. I'm like, I try to invade again. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I could probably get him, but then I'd be doing the same thing. Just run over there, have the guy come down and getting sideswiped by the enemy and me. And people were using like this little prop hunter like thing. Oh, beggar.
Judgment.
Let's try it. Where you can turn into like nearby objects, and that's meant for like enemy stuff, like going in PvP. I haven't played around with it too much. Maybe I should. See how it works out. See what kind of fun I can have. I guess the mushroom armor I picked up yesterday too evidently has the highest immunity out of all armors, which means like my poison resistance and stuff like that is like high. I didn't know that was a thing. I just picked it up yesterday. I'm like, oh, look at that. I watched a video about it. It's like, oh yeah, it's got the highest poison immunity. Oh boy, here we go. Little dumper we're gonna take because he just got patched recently. Ongo baby, all right. Let's get nutty. Which is excellent for this character with this build because we had Polyphemus and stuff, and money equals power, and that's gonna like melt stuff faster. Sure. I am the Chungus. Among Us Chungus. All right. We got even more damage stats. I mean, we should be able to win. I don't see why we can't win. Unless you royally screw it up. There's that too. Yeah, I'm like a level 160 something in Elden Ring. I don't think there's a cap, and I still feel weak. Like I'm still got to finish the game. I don't know how far I gotta go, but I think I'm getting towards the end. I don't think we need the miter there, but whatever. Too late now. Buckaroo. There's that champion. There he goes. They just can't stand a chance, can they? Champions there too. You're gonna give me an R key, gonna give me like any other cool stuff. I mean, I could have got a lot more damage by doing the Dark Judas route. And there's Glass Cannon. Blank Ruin, okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, you hold it down and it does that, huh? Where were you? My time of need. Okay, golden bomb. We might be able to find a secret room. Maybe. Or a super ultra mega secret room. Super duper. Nothing, huh? Not even like an item pedestal? It's not fair. Goodness, not fair. Does this work? Nope, not anymore. Used to drop items and destroy pedestal stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do an Elden Ring stream tonight. It's gonna be fun. I found out more stuff what I can do with Elden Ring. Of course. Besides beat the game. There's this oh no! Oh wait, it's fine. I got whatever. So I can so in Elden Ring there's this thing I can do. Destroy these like type of these rolling blade enemy things by like using some kind of a tool meant for like a boss or a couple bosses. Now surely they would give me a key. Well, yeah, a key piece, but like. Well. I was hoping for a Perth throw, but a black rune, whatever. There's only one opportunity here to continue this on, and that is through a portal. And we don't get, oh, wait a minute. Unless. You genius, you might be able to do it. That did some kind of a dice effect. I don't know what it did. It probably did for enemies, and there's no enemies in the room. You know what? Whatever. We won. We deserve the win. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.